First race, first half of the daily double. Number 1, Nightly Ordeal. Jim Durante will drive. Number 2, Streaking On, and Dave McGee. Number 3 is Dancing Bobo, Gene Wazak. Number 4 is He'll Be Fierce, and George Kramer. Number 5, Mr. Allen Sign, Randy Jacobs. Number 6 is Vagabond Shoes, and Ronnie Marsh. Number 7, Jesse Eugene, Daryl Bussey, and number 8 is Homeboy. Jimmy Curran will drive. That's the field. 8 minutes. Here they come. Emerald fan pacing, there goes Dancing Bobo out for the lead on the inside. Nightly Ordeal on the outside. Jesse Eugene into the turn they race, and Dancing Bobo has the lead in the rear 2 lengths. It's Nightly Ordeal in second. Jesse Eugene drops in third. It's Streaking On in fourth, and by 2 lengths He'll Be Fierce, followed by Mr. Allen Sign. It's Vagabond Shoes and Homeboy trailing. Your leader to the quarter. Dancing Bobo 2 lengths. Nightly Ordeal in second, number length and a quarter. Jesse Eugene. Here comes Streaking On, followed on the outside Mr. Allen Sign, and He'll Be Fierce. 30 and 3 the first quarter, and it's Dancing Bobo with the lead. Nightly Ordeal second, 2 lengths, followed by Jesse Eugene in third. Streaking On the outside of horses Mr. Allen Sign, He'll Be Fierce, followed by Vagabond Shoes. Trailing the field to the half-mile marker, that's Homeboy, and your leader to the half, Dancing Bobo. Nightly Ordeal, he's right there in second, followed by Streaking On, their halfway home. 101 and 1, now they draw him into the clubhouse turn. Dancing Bobo maintains the lead, draws clear again. Nightly Ordeal in second, on the inside Jesse Eugene, he wants out of third. Here comes Streaking On, another move on the leader on the outside, followed on the outside of horses Mr. Allen Sign, and He'll Be Fierce. Now they come into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter, and your leader is Dancing Bobo. It's Nightly Ordeal in second, Streaking On. Jesse Eugene, here comes Vagabond Shoes. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. Gene Wazak opens up Dancing Bobo. There goes Streaking On in the second, followed on the inside Nightly Ordeal in third. Around the final turn, it's Dancing Bobo with the lead, and Streaking On. Here they come turning for home. Your leader Dancing Bobo. Here comes Streaking On. Wazak going to the whip. It's Dancing Bobo with the lead, and Streaking On. Here comes Streaking On. Another move. Streaking On at the wire. Dancing Bobo. Jesse Eugene is third. Results of the first are now official. Time for the mile, 2-2 and 3 fouls. Returning to the winner's circle, number 2, Streaking On. Streaking On is owned jointly by Darren Woodley and Timmerman of Illinois, trained by Bill Darren, and driven to victory by Dave McGee. The mile, 2-2, 3 fifths. That is a mark for Streaking On. Here's the field for the second. Number 1 is Maggie Mohawk and Ronnie Marsh. Number 2 is My Comet Asher. Gary Fatland will drive. Number 3 is Olvana and Dave McGee. Number 4 is Mickey Ringo and Randy Jacobs. Number 5 is Fox Valley Contessa, Fred Finn Jr. Number 6 is Sweet Caroline, Jim Curran. Number 7, Free Party, Daryl Bussey. Number 8 is Sub Minimum, Steve Pletcher in the sulky. A field of 8 for the second race. Perfecto wagering. 8 minutes till post. They're off. Sweet Caroline on the outside, going right for the lead. Oh, Vanna moves right with her. And on the inside, it's Maggie Mohawk. Into the turn they race. Sweet Caroline is on the outside now to take command. It's Ovada second, 4 lengths, Maggie Mohawk. In third, 2 lengths, it's My Commodusher. Followed in that turn by Mickey Ringo. It's Fox Valley Contessa. It's Free Party Sub-Minimum Trilling. Approaching the quarter, and Sweet Caroline has the lead, 2 lengths, Ovada. In second, now by 4 lengths, it's Maggie Mohawk. In third, now by 5 lengths, My Commodusher, Mickey Ringo. They're by the first quarter, 30 and 2 the quarter. And up front, your leader is Sweet Caroline, 2 lengths. It's Ovada second, now by 3.5 lengths. It's Maggie Mohawk third, now by 2 lengths. Mickey Ringo, followed on the outside by Free Party. On the inside, My Commodusher. It's Minimum, followed now by Fox Valley Contessa. As they drive by the half-mile marker, it's Sweet Caroline with the lead in the rule, 2 lengths, 102 and 2. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. Sweet Caroline maintains a lead, 2 lengths. Ovada stalks the leader in second, Maggie Ringo. Now closing the gap in third, Free Party. And Jean first over on the outside. Followed on the inside of horses, it's Mickey Ringo and Sub-Minimum. Now they curve into the back stretch. Sweet Caroline has the lead, a length and a quarter. It's Ovada. In second, now by 4 lengths, Maggie Mohawk. It's Sub-Minimum, Free Party between horses. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. And Sweet Caroline has the lead, 2 lengths. It's Ovada. In second, 2 lengths, Maggie Mohawk is right there in third. Mickey Ringo needs racing room. Now they're in the final 1/8 of a mile. It's Sweet Caroline and Ovada. Here they come, turning for home, and Sweet Caroline is under urging. Here comes Ovada, and she's out for the drive. It's Sweet Caroline, Ovada. Off stride is Maggie Mohawk, but it's Sweet Caroline at the wire. Ovada is second. Close for third, Fox Valley Contessa. Returning to the winner's circle, second race winner, number 6, Sweet Caroline B. Sweet Caroline B is owned by Richard McIntyre of Lodi, Wisconsin, trained by Randy Tufty, and driven to victory by Jim Curran. The mile 2.5 1/5 is a mark for Sweet Caroline B.
Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Salvaro with this Maywood Park alert. Online with us in the paddock is trainer Jim Blade. Jim, on tape now, and at about 7:45 tonight, we taped Mike's Miss, a horse that you're starting in tonight's third race with driver Darrell Bussey. And right now, is this the second time you're going out? So what type of mile is this?
This is the second trip. The first trip we just jogged, and this is the second trip, and we're turning and going a mile around 2:35, just to loosen them up and get them prepared for the race.
All right, now, this mare loves to win. She won 11 races last year, 11 races this season. No stranger, of course, to Maywood Park. She's always done well here. As a matter of fact, her best mile of the year so far right here at Maywood Park, 1:59 3. She's been at Quad City Downs all summer long, and what type of shape is she in tonight, Jim?
She seems to be in fairly good shape. She warmed up good. She trained good this week.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've got Darrell Bussey driving her, and from what it appears in the past that Darrell's put a lot of money on her card for you.
Yes, he's done real good with the mare and knows her pretty well, so he should do well with her.
All right, maybe the fans may be interested to know, Jim Blade, and that is, you mentioned this is the second time you've taken her out, so all horses go out twice. How much value is in that second trip? How does that help them, especially the second one?
Well, the second trip is normally when we turn them and go a mile like as they would in the race. So we get a good feel of them, how they're going to take the turns and the track surface and everything. So it's pretty important.
And speaking of the track surface, the last couple of days have been raining here in Chicago. Looks like Frank Vaughn's track crew has done a tremendous job with it so far. How does it look?
I'd say they've done a tremendous job for the weather they've had here. It's in pretty good shape.
All right. We want to thank you for joining us on this Maywood Alert. We're talking with trainer Jim Blade. Jim, thank you. Hope to see you in the winner's circle.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, trainer Jim Blade.
Here's the field for tonight's third race, number 1. is Irons First and Dave McGee. Number 2 is Town Skirt. Dal Insco will drive. Number 3 is Mike's Miss and Daryl Bossy. Number 4 is Miss Lorette and Neil Coleman. Number 5 is Money Grabber and Fred Finn Jr. Number 6 is Grandmama Rose and John Zawastowski. Number 7, Carla Q, Ronnie Marsh, and number 8 is Woodmont Barbara. Gary Leonard will drive. Perfecta Trifecta Wagering. 8 minutes. Errol Fan pacing between horses. Mike Smith out for the lead. There goes Miss Lorette. Joined in that turn on the inside. It's Irons First. Into the turn they race Miss Lorette. He's on the outside now, opening up the lead by 3 lengths. It's Mike Smith second now by 2 lengths. Irons First. In third now by 2 lengths. Town Skirt. Followed in that turn by Money Grabber. It's Carla Q, Grand Mama Rose, and Woodmont Barbara trailing. And your leader up the back stretch is Mike Smith, now a length and a quarter. They're by the quarter, 28 and 4, and Mike Smith maintains a 1 length lead. It's Miss Lorette. In second length and a quarter, it's Irons First. In third, 2 lengths, it's Town Skirt, followed by Money Grabber. It's Carla Q. It's Grand Mama Rose, and trailing the field, that's Woodmont Barbara. As they race for the half-mile marker, it's Mike Smith with the lead. Miss Lorette is right there in second. Money Grabber. Here comes Money Grabber. Now fourth, now third, under, urging with a rush on the outside. They're halfway home. 101 flat, and Money Grabber now takes command into the clubhouse turn. It's Mike Smith. In second length and a quarter, it's Miss Lorette in third. Followed on the outside, it's Carla Q. It's Irons First, Town Skirt. It's Woodmont Barbara. Now they curve into the back stretch. And Money Grabber has the lead 2 lengths. It's Mike Smith second. It's Carla Q. First over on the outside, moving to second. Mike Smith in third. On the outside of horses, it's Irons First. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark, but Money Grabber is opening up the lead now by 3 lengths. It's Mike Smith in second. It's Carla Q in third. Followed on the outside of horses, Irons First and Miss Lorette. Now they're in the final length of a mile, and your leader, Money Grabber. Here they come, turning for home, and Money Grabber has the lead by 4 lengths. It's Mike Smith in second. On the outside of horses, it's Irons First. Down the stretch, it's Money Grabber with the lead. It's Money Grabber now all alone at the wire. It's Money Grabber in front, close for second. Returning to the winner's circle, number 5, Money Grabber. Money Grabber is owned jointly by David Aaron Holds and Barry J. Hibben of Illinois, trained by Dave Aaron Holds and driven by Fred Finn Jr. In the photograph, number 1, Irons First, was second. Number 7, Carla Q third. Number 4, Miss Lorette, was 4. 265 418 37. Here's the field for the 4th race. Number 1 is Fox Valley Roz and Randy Jacobs. Number 2, Pistol's Sister, Drew Johnson will drive. Number 3 is Isa Bass and Lemoyne Svensson. Number 4, Jenna Prize, Mark Corrinda. Number 5, Pursuit of Gold and Jimmy Curran. Number 6 is Anna Bobana, Dalinsko. 7, Mackey with Tony Morgan. And number 8 is Sugaru. Gary Rath will drive. That's the field. 8 minutes. Here they come. They're off. Isabas going right for the lead on the outside. Here comes Anna Bobana. Into the turn they race, and Isabas opens up now by 3 lengths. There goes Fox Valley Rose into second. On the inside, Pistol Sister in third, but Anna Bobana is parked on the outside. It's a gap to Pursuit of Gold, followed in that turn by Jenna Prize. It's Mackie and Sugaru, but here comes Anna Bobana, and Anna Bobana's up to challenge and now take command. It's Isabas second there by the quarter. 29 and 3, it's Anna Bobana with the lead in the rear 2 lengths. It's Isabas in second now by 3 lengths. Fox Valley Roz in third by 3 lengths. Pistol Sister in fourth now by 4 lengths. Pursuit of Gold followed by Jenna Prize. It's Mackie and Sugaru approaching the half-mile marker. It's Dalinsko and Anna Bobana maintaining the lead, but here comes Pistol Sister moving out of fourth, now third on the outside as they race by the half. Your leader, Anna Bobana, 1:03. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. It's Anna Bobana with the lead. On the inside, it's Isabas, Pistol Sister. Now third, second on the outside. Followed on the inside, it's Isabas. Here comes Pursuit of Gold. Followed on the inside of horses, Fox Valley Roz. Now they curve into the back stretch with Anna Bobana. But here comes Pistol Sister charging up on the outside. Here comes Pursuit of Gold. Now moving into third. They're driving by the 3/4 mile mark. On the outside, it's Pistol Sister. On the inside, it's Anna Bobana, Pursuit of Gold. Here comes Sugaru. She's moving up 3 wide. Now they're in the final 1/8 of a mile. It's Pistol Sister. It's Anna Bobana. On the outside, Sugaru. Pursuit of Gold needs racing rum. Down the stretch, here comes Sugaru with a rush. It's Sugaru on the outside. It's Pistol Sister. On the inside, Anna Bobana is fighting to come back. It's Anna Bobana at the wire. Pistol Sister, Sugaru is third. Returning to the winner's circle, number 6, Anna Bobana. Anna Bobana is owned by the Dalinsko Training Stables Incorporated, along with L. Willard Nelson of Illinois, trained and driven by Hall of Famer Mr. Dalinsko. The 6-2 Perfecta returns $10.40. Fourth race, top bottom is 6-2-7. 5-4-1-8-3 on the bottom. Honey Bears Pacing Series, second division, first leg, and here they are. Number 1, Miss Sharon Lee and Fred Finn Jr. Number 2, Fox Valley Annie and Randy Jacobs. Number 3 is Jamie Lee and John Searle. Number 4 is Fiddle Bit 2 and Tom Tetrick. 5 is Ravinia and Drew Johnson. Number 6, Queen's Intruder, Lemoyne Svensson. Number 7 is Ideal Princess, Tommy Harmer. 8 is Helen's Goose and Ron Van der Roosteen. And 9 is Little Miss Liz. Darrell Bossy will drive. Number 9 will start in the second tier. 8 minutes. They're off. Ravinia between horses on the outside. There goes Ideal Princess. There goes Miss Sharon Lee charging through on the inside. Into the turn they race, and Ideal Princess. He's on the outside now to take command, but here comes Helen's Goose. Moving right with her, followed by Miss Sharon Lee in third. It's Fox Valley Annie tucked in fourth, 2 lengths Ravinia. Followed in that turn by Little Miss Liz. It's Jamie Lee, followed now by Fiddle Bit 2, and trailing the field, that's Queen's Intruder. They're by the quarter, 28 and 4 the quarter, and Ideal Princess a length. It's Miss Sharon Lee. In second, followed on the inside of horses Fox Valley Annie into third. It's Helen's Goose Park first over, followed on the outside of horses Little Miss Liz. On the inside, it's Ravinia. Here comes Fiddle Bit 2. Moving to the outside as they approach the half-mile marker. It's Ideal Princess, your leader. On the outside, it's Helen's Goose, charging second. Miss Sharon Lee right there in third. The field's halfway home. 101 and 4 now they move into the clubhouse turn, and Ideal Princess has the lead on the rule. It's Miss Sharon Lee. Now back to second, followed by Helen's Goose in third. It's Little Miss Liz. She's set to go 3 wide. On the inside of horses, it's Fox Valley Annie. Here comes Fiddle Bit 2, followed on the inside by Ravinia. It's Helen's Intruder and Jamie Lee. They curve into the back stretch. Here comes Little Miss Liz, and Little Miss Liz is up to challenge and now take command. It's Ideal Princess back to second. Miss Sharon Lee needs racing room. On the outside, it's Fiddle Bit 2. Around the final turn, it's Little Miss Liz with the lead. On the inside, it's Ideal Princess. Here comes Miss Sharon Lee. She powers between horses. Here they come turning for home. It's Little Miss Liz with the lead. Here comes Miss Sharon Lee. Miss Sharon Lee on the outside now to take command. It's Little Miss Liz fighting to come back. Little Miss Liz on the inside. It's Miss Sharon Lee. Little Miss Liz. Miss Sharon Lee close at the bar. Results of the 5th race are now official. Time for the mile 2-5, 2 fast. In the winner's circle, number 9, Little Miss Liz. Little Miss Liz is owned by Earl Feltenbarger of Fenville, Michigan, trained by Jerry Moore, driven to victory by Darrell Bussey. And this 5th race was the 2nd Division first leg of the Honey Bear Pacing Series. The 9-1 Perfecta, $30.20.
Gentlemen, this is Tony Salvaro with this Maywood Park Alert. We're online, direct to the paddock with driver trainer Homer Hochstetler. On screen now, which we taped a little while ago, was Homer going his final warm-up mile with number 7 Bronze Pride in tonight's 6th race. Homer, what we're interested in is the fact that this horse won 2 races in a row. He looked good doing it, and then he come up sick. He was scratched here at Maywood Park last week, and what happened to him?
He got a little bit of a virus. I had 3 horses in the barn that got the virus at the same time, and he's given every indication that he's completely over it. He trained real well last Friday, and he warmed up pretty well.
Now, he's won 7 races out of 10 starts this season, and yet he has 2/3. So he must show some good promise.
He kind of likes to win. We call him the winning ugly horse because he kind of steps pretty low and he's kind of awkward out there, but he likes to get his nose out there in front.
How does he like to get around the half-mile track here at Maywood?
It seems like it don't bother him much. He just kind of stumbles around wherever he's at. Don't matter if it's big or little or whatever.
All right, Homer Hochstetler, thanks for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, Homer Hochstetler on this Maywood Park Alert.
Is Victory Tarpon and driver John Izuski. Number 2, Just Bones, Ron Marsh will drive. Number 3, Moringo Jeff and Lenny DeBrito Jr. Number 4 is Dixie J. Time Bomb and Randy Jacobs. Number 5, Senor Zorro and Jerry Grivengod. Number 6 is Hawthorne Fickle, Tony Morgan. Number 7 is Bronze Pride with Homer Hochstetler. Number 8, Somewhere Out There, Dave McGee will drive. That's the field. There's 8 minutes. Here they come. Merrill Fan pacing, there goes Just Bones up for the lead. Senor Zor moving right with him, and there goes Hawthorne Fickle. Into the turn they race, and Just Bones. He's your leader, 2 lengths. It's Senor Zorro. In second now, 2 lengths, Hawthorne Fickle. In third now by 3 lengths, it's Victory Tarpon. Followed on the inside of horses somewhere out there, it's Marengo Jeff, Dixie J, Time Bomb. And trailing to the quarter, that's Bronze Pride. They're driving for the quarter, and your leader, Just Bones. They're by the quarter, 29 and 4, and Just Bones maintains a lead like Senor Zorro. He's right there in second, a length and a quarter. Hawthorne Fickle in third. Victory Tarpon, Bronze Pride, followed now by Dixie J, Time Bomb. It's somewhere out there and trailing to the half-mile marker. It's Marengo Jeff. As they approach the half-mile mark, it's Ronnie Marsh and Just Bones with the lead in the real, a length and a quarter. It's Senor Zorro second, it's Bronze Pride, edging third, and the field's halfway home. 102 and 2, now they move into the clubhouse turn, and Just Bones maintains a lead, a length and a quarter. It's Senor Zorro second, Bronze Pride is first over third, followed on the inside by Hawthorne Fickle. On the outside of horses, Dixie J, Time Bomb. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. It's Just Bones by 2 lengths, but here comes Bronze Pride, surging second, followed on the inside, Senor Zorro in third. It's Dixie J, Time Bomb, and Hawthorne Fickle. Now they move into the far turn. It's Just Bones with the lead, Bronze Pride inching up closer, second, Senor Zorro in third, followed on the inside, Hawthorne Fickle. Now they're in the final 1/8 of a mile. It's Just Bones with the lead. Here they come, turning for home, and Just Bones cuts the corner. Here comes Bronze Pride, and he's out for the drive. Bronze Pride on the outside, now to take command, Just Bones. Just Bones fighting to come back. It's Bronze Pride on the outside at the wire. Number 7, Bronze Pride, was first. Number 2, Just Bones, was second. Number 6, Hawthorne Fickle, was third. In the winner's circle, number 7, Bronze Pride. Bronze Pride is owned by Ken and Don Forney of Indiana, trained and driven by Homer Hochstether. Homer Hochstether was on earlier this evening, ladies and gentlemen, with our Maywood Park Alert, and we talked about Bronze Pride. The 7-2 Perfecta returns $24 even. Here's the field for tonight's 7th race. Number 1 is Rocky Ambler and Dave McGee. Number 2 is Quick Expanse and Morella Mazzula. Number 3, Pockets of Gold and Neil Coleman. Number 4 is Jan's Gunner and Daryl Bussey. Number 5 is Young Breeze and Randy Jacobs. Number 6, Future Dividends and Steve Searle. Number 7, Massa Ronnie Marsh. Number 8, Just Mark's Dream. Tony Morgan will drive. That's the field. 8 minutes. Here they come. They're off. Pockets of Gold moving between horses for the lead on the inside. Rocky Ambler is there as they drive for position. Rocky Ambler benefits from the inside. Pockets of Gold is parked on the outside. Second, Young Breeze. Edging third on the outside, it's Quick Expense. Followed in that turn by Jan's Gunner, Future Dividends. It's Massa, Just Mark's Dream. Approaching the quarter, here comes Young Breeze. And Young Breeze on the outside now to take command. It's Rocky Ambler's second, 2 lengths. Pockets of Gold. They're by the quarter, 29 seconds flat. It's a Young Breeze now by 3 lengths. It's Rocky Embler in second. Here comes Pockets of Gold. First over on the outside, there goes Future Dividends. Charging through on the inside. Followed on the outside of horses by Quick Expanse and Jan's Gunner. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's Young Breeze now by 3 lengths. Rocky Embler in second. Pockets of Gold now takes over second. Rocky Embler in third. Followed on the inside by Future Dividends. They're halfway home. 59 and 2. Now they move into the clubhouse turn, and Young Breeze is opening up the lead now by 3.5, now by 4 lengths. It's Rocky Embler in second. Pockets of Gold. Future Dividends needs racing room. On the outsider comes Jan's Gunner, followed by Just Mark Stream Massa and Quick Expanse. Midway up the back stretch, your leader is Young Breeze. Young Breeze is opening up the lead now with every stride. On the outside, it's Jan's Gunner, followed on the inside. Rocky Embler is there. Massa, and off stride is Just Mark Stream. Now they drive into the far turn, and your leader, Young Breeze, now by about 10 lengths. On the outside, it's Massa in second, followed on the outside, Jan's Gunner in third. Here they come, turning for home. Randy Jacobs going to the whip on Young Breeze. Here comes Massa, and he's charging up on the outside. It's Young Breeze with the lead. On the outside, that's Massa. Pockets of Gold. It's Young Breeze. Young Breeze holding on at the wire. Results are official. Time for the mile, 2-2 and 3/5. In the winner's circle, number 5, Young Breeze. Young Breeze is owned by Vicky McHugh and Craig Smith of North Aurora, Illinois. Trained by Jerry Huffman and driven by Randy Jacobs. The 5-7 Perfecta returns $44.20. The 5-7-3 Trifecta, $257.60. Here's the field for the 8th race. Number 1 is Arsenic and Lemoyne Svensson. Number 2, Denny Two-Zip, Ronnie Marsh will drive. Number 3 is Sure Fact and Homer Hochstetter. Number 4 is King's Hope, Fred Finn Jr. Number 5 is East Ridge Star and Darrell Bussey. Number 6 is 4D, Tony Morgan. Number 7, Midnight Sunrise, Ron Van der Ooste. And number 8 is Doc's Devlin. Dave McGee will drive. That's the field of trotters for the 8th. There's 8 minutes till post. Here they come. Merrill Fan trotting. There goes Denny Two-Zip out for the lead between horses. Sure Fact joined on the very far outside. Midnight Sunrise into the turn they trot, and Sure Fact now moves between horses to take command. It's Midnight Sunrise parked on the outside. It's Denny Two-Zip in third, a gap to Arsenic, followed by King's Hope. East Ridge Star, it's 4D, trailing to the quarter, that's Doc's Devlin, and your leader to the quarter is Sure Fact. They're moving by the first quarter, 29 and 3, and Sure Fact has the lead now by 2 lengths. Denny Two-Zip is second, 2 lengths. Midnight Sunrise, he's on the move again in third, followed on the outside is East Ridge Star, followed on the inside by Arsenic, 4D. On the outside of horses, Doc's Devlin, and trailing to the half, it's King's Hope. As they trot to the half-mile marker, it's Sure Fact with the lead, but Midnight Sunrise moves right on the outside second. Denny Two-Zip is saving ground in third. They're halfway home. 101 and 3. Now they trot into the clubhouse turn. It's Sure Fact with the lead. Midnight Sunrise is trying to come on second, but Denny Two-Zip is right there in third, followed on the outside. East Ridge Star. Here comes 4D, circling horses 3 wide. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Sure Fact maintains the lead, but 4D is 3 wide. Third moving to second. Here comes 4D on the outside. Homer Hochstetter going to the whip. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. It's It's Sure Fact under urging 4D. Moves on him on the outside. It's Denny Two-Zip and Doc's Devlin. Now they're in the final eighth of a mile. It's Sure Fact with the lead. On the outside, that's 4D. Here they come trotting for home, and Sure Fact draws clear again. On the outside, here comes Doc's Devlin, charging upon the outside between horses 4D. It's Sure Fact with the lead. On the outside, it's Doc's Devlin, but it's Sure Fact all alone at the wire. Results of tonight's eighth are now official. Time for the mile trot, 2-2 and 3/5. The 3/8 perfecta returns $19.20, $19.20. Returning to the winner's circle, number 3, Sure Fact. Sure Fact is owned by Doug Ackerman Stables of LaPorte, Indiana, trained and driven by Homer Hochstether. That is a driving double for Homer Hochstether.
Hello again, racing fans. I'm Tony Salvaro with this Maywood Park Alert, along with Trish Shepard. Well, you know, Homer Hochstetler just won his second race of the night, and that was really something where we had him on the alert, and he comes back and pays $9.20.
Yes, as he said, the horse was training very well, and he went out and proved it. Tomorrow night he has a horse in by the name of Renalda Hanover that he has had for a couple of starts, and she's racing in that Fillies and Mares non-winners at 10,000 condition pace, Tony. Yeah. It's going to be a pretty good field. That So Was Silk won in Lexington in 154-2.
Well, Homer Hochstetler always has a big meet here at Maywood Park. Now, this week at Maywood, Wednesday nights, the $9.99 night out. I know you and your husband like that one.
Oh, you can't beat that. You get free admission, a track program, and a choice of 4 entrees. Some of them are American pot roast, pork roast, chicken Milanese, and fried catfish.
Okay, now, Thursday night's all trifecta night, and we hear rumor that we're going to have a special guest coming out this weekend, and that is George Steinbrenner, who has purchased, I believe, much of the stock here at Maywood Park, and I know he loves signing autographs, and he's a fun guy to be around.
Yes, and he enjoys the horses very, very much, and has had a number of racehorses and a number of good ones.
Okay. Well, we want to thank you for joining us, and don't forget, First Post tomorrow night will be at 8 p.m. Thank you.
Here's the field for the 9th race. Number 1 is Lieutenant Monterey. Mark Aubin drives. Number 2 is Ivory Gate and Ron Van der Oosten. Number 3 is Mystic Manny and Steve Searle. Number 4 is Colonel Potter and Ronnie Marsh. Number 5, Egyptian Boomer, Fred Finn Jr. Number 6 is Flying Frankie and Randy Jacobs. 7 is Pirate Rip, Carl Porcelli Jr. And number 8 is Jano Prince, Jim Curran. That's the field. 8 minutes. Here they come. They're off. On the outside, there goes Jano Prince out sharply for the lead. Lieutenant Monterey, Ivory Gate. Into the turn they race, and Lieutenant Monterey benefits from the inside, but Jano Prince moves on him on the outside. Second, it's Ivory Gate. In third, Mystic Manny. In fourth, now by 3 lengths, Colonel Potter, followed by Egyptian Boomer, Flaying Frankie, and Pirate Rap. And there goes Jano Prince on the outside. They're driving by the quarter. 27 for the quarter. Jano Prince, but Lieutenant Monterey moves out of second now to challenge and regain command. It's Jano Prince back to second. Here comes Mystic Manny on the outside, moving fourth, third, second. Followed on the inside of horses, it's Ivory Gate. It's Colonel Potter and Egyptian Boomer. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's Lieutenant Monterey with the lead. Mystic Manny, he drives alongside a challenging second. It's these two as they drive by the half-mile marker. Lieutenant Monterey, 58 and 3. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. Lieutenant Monterey maintains a lead. It's Mystic Manny on the outside, a challenging second. It's General Prince right there in third, but Colonel Potter moves upon the outside. Followed on the inside, it's Ivory Gate and Egyptian Boomer. Now they come into the back stretch. Lieutenant Monterey has the lead on neck. Mystic Manny edging it closer, second under the whip. It's Colonel Potter in third. Here comes Egyptian Boomer, 3 wide on the outside. Now they move into the far turn, and Lieutenant Monterey maintains the lead, draws clear again. On the outside, it's Mystic Manny. Here comes Colonel Potter. Here comes Egyptian Boomer, 4 wide. Here they come, turning for home. Lieutenant Monterey is under urging. On the inside, it's General Prince. On the far outside, Colonel Potter, Egyptian Boomer. Lieutenant Monterey is under the whip. Here comes General Prince looking for racing room. It's Lieutenant Monterey. Lieutenant Monterey at the wire. Number 1, Lieutenant Monterey. Returning to the winner's circle, number 1, Lieutenant Monterey. Lieutenant Monterey is owned jointly by Mark Aubin, William and Carol Whitlock of Illinois and California. Trained by Matt Aubin, driven by Mark Aubin, and that is official. Time for the mile 2-1. 1/5.
Good evening, this is Trish Shout Shepherd, and I have driver Robert Rosen online live from the paddock. Bobby, I have an edge because I've seen you drive on the California circuit, but Chicago fans know little about you. Why don't you begin by telling them how long you've been in the business?
I got in the business in 1976 in California, and I raced out there for about 10 years, and then I went to New Jersey for about 3, raced there, and then I went to Florida for a year and came back to California.
And what's brought you east to Chicago?
I stopped racing October 20th at Los Alamitos, and there was no racing again till February 10th, so I decided I better go somewhere, otherwise I wouldn't be able to race anything, in California.
Well, I'm sure Chicago looked pretty appealing, but how many horses have you brought here with you?
I brought 5 with me here. I left 5 young horses in California, and I brought 5 here. I've got them right here at Maywood.
Mainly claimers?
A couple conditioned horses, a nice 3-year-old filly, a horse named Black on Black. She's in the Open at Balmoral tomorrow.
I know tonight you have a mare by the name of Swingin' Safari Inn in tonight's 10th race. Has she ever been on a half-mile track before?
I think she raced a small track in New Zealand before she came to the United States. She's raced the 5/8 at Los Alamitos naturally, but not in the United States. She hasn't been on a half now.
I see. Well, it's pretty brisk out there tonight. Do you think the cold weather's going to have any effect on her?
I don't think it'll have an effect on her as much as it will on me. Right now it's not too cold, but I got a feeling I'll be feeling it pretty quick.
Well, you better get your long johns, and good luck, Bobby. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, thanks, Trish.
Bye-bye.
Here's the field for the 10th race. Number 1 is Hurdy-Gurdy and Carrie Rome. Number 2 is Hoosier Stardust and B. Farber Erdmann. Number 3 is Hermia, Randy Jacobs. Number 4 is Social Go Ahead, Dave McGee. Number 5 is She'll Be Foxy and Frontfin Jr. Number 6 is Enra, Daryl Bussey. 7, Janoletta, Jim Curran. Number 8, Lonesome Blues, Ernie Adam. Number 9 is Swinging Safari, Bob Rosen will drive. That's the field. 8 minutes. Here they come. They're off. Enra on the outside out for the lead. There goes Hurdy-Gurdy. Into the turn they race, and Enra into a 2-length lead. Hurdy-Gurdy is second now, 2 lengths. Here comes Shelby Foxy. Engine third on the outside. It's Swinging Safari. In fourth now by 2 lengths. It's Hoosier Stardust. Followed in that turn by Hermia. It's Social Go Ahead, followed by Janoletta, and treading the field, that's Lonesome Blues, approaching the quarter, and your leader driving by the quarter is Shelby Foxy, 29-3, and Shelby Foxy by 3 lengths. It's Enra second by 3 lengths. It's Hurdy-Gurdy in third, 2 lengths, Swinging Safari. Here comes Hermia on the outside looking for cover. Approaching the half-mile marker, your leader is Shelby Foxy. It's Enra right there in second, followed on the outside, Hermia fourth, now third, second under urging. Here comes Swinging Safari, moving right with her as they drive by the half. They're halfway home. 1:03 now. There goes Hermia. Hermia on the outside now to take command. It shall be Foxy in second on the outside. It's Swinging Safari in third. Followed on the inside, it's Enra. It's Hoosier Stardust, followed by Hurdy-Gurdy, followed by Social Go Ahead. Janoletta trailing the field off stride is Lonesome Blues. Midway up the back stretch, it's Hermia, but here comes Swinging Safari. Swinging Safari under the whip. He's on the outside now to challenge for the lead. Now they move into the far turn. Swinging Safari, 3 parts of a length. Hermia is fighting to come back in second. Here comes Social Go Ahead from far back. Now they're in the final 1/8 of a mile. It's Swinging Safari with the lead. Hermia, here they come turning for home. It's Swinging Safari. Hermia's fighting to come back. Down the stretch, Swinging Safari is under the whip. On the inside, it's Hermia. Swinging Safari strides clear at the wire. Hermia close for third. Results are official. Time for the mile 2-2. 1 fast. Tonight's late daily double. A winning combination of 1-9 returns $31 even. In the winner's circle, number 9, Swinging Safari. Swinging Safari is owned by Ronald Lindsay, Leonard Loker, and Don Tardino of California. Trained and driven by Bob Rosen. The 935 trifecta returns $339.80. $339.80. 93 perfecta, $23.60.